What's up, hims, hers, and theys? This is Miketavious, aka Michael Hensley, and to my left we have
Casualeann here.
Casualeann, and to my right, what you cannot see, we have my dog who is very, very upset about something outside. But today, what we have is the 2021 Extreme Rules predictions, and with a little bit of stakes.
Exactly. So with this set of predictions, we are playing against one another for the charity of our choice. The winner, the person who gets the most predictions, is going to earn a donation to their chosen charity from the person who gets the fewest predictions.
Which last time I got the fewest predictions, and by fewest, I mean no predictions, right? So I'm kind of going into this on a little bit of a losing streak right now, right?
Yeah, and it's probably going to increase today too.
We'll see. We're gonna see about that because you know I've been studying up a little bit on the wrestlings. I've been studying up a little bit, so I think I have some fairly good predictions this time around. But the charity that I have chosen is Reign. And so, just to elaborate on this, every 68 seconds, someone in America is sexually assaulted, and every 9 minutes, a child is sexually assaulted. And so, to get funding for that, I really hope to win this Casualeann, so I can donate, so I can have you donate to my charity of choice. What is your charity of choice?
So mine is going to be the Joyful Heart Foundation that was founded in 2004 by Mariska Hargitay, so Olivia Benson from Law and Order Special
Law and
Victims.
Order.
Yeah, and they're committed to just kind of advancing the healing of survivors of sexual assault, domestic abuse, child abuse, and just kind of changing the way we as a society think about those horrors. So I am hoping very much that I win so that you will be able to donate to Joyful Heart Foundation.
Well, either way, that's a competition between you and me, but the real winners are going to be the charities, and that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
The second most important thing is when I beat you in the Extreme Rules 2021 predictions challenge. Oh, look at her. She's already. All right, so let's get right into the first match. The first match that we're going to predict is Liv Morgan versus Carmella. Me, I'm going with Liv Morgan on this one. Carmella she hasn't been doing too well lately. And I don't see her climbing up. I don't see her ascending to the top to beat Liv Morgan. What do you think?
That's fair. And I was a little back and forth on this one. Like, I don't know if they have any wisdom, I think, about giving Liv some space to shine, then they'll book her to win. But I don't know. But I was kind of thinking like, okay, Carmella's been on a hot garbage streak, right?
The hottest of the garbages.
But at the same time, she's kind of sided with Zelina Vega too.
Ooh,
and so I'm like, okay, Liv Morgan, she won that match with Toni Storm. You know, Tony's got a little background with Zelina now, just on Talking Smack. But I mean, I'm kind of hoping that she'll act to keep Zelina from costing Liv the match. I hope Toni Storm will. But I think I am going to go with Liv Morgan to win as well.
All right, so we are both Liv Morgan fans. Carmella, I'm sorry, you've just been a hot garbage losing streak. And so Liv Morgan, 1-1. All right. So the next match we have is Damian Priest versus Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Now, who do you got on this one, man?
So Damian Priest is really well protected right now. And I mean, rightfully so. I think out of the three of them, he's got the most to lose by getting pinned outright. And I think Sheamus like just re-broke his nose. So Jeff Hardy's established. He's probably there to kind of take the pin, and then Damian Priest and Sheamus can still look tough. So I think Damian Priest is going to take this one.
You think Damian Priest? You think Damian Priest? You know, I gotta go with. I gotta go with the Brogue. I gotta go with Sheamus. He's got a broken nose, so that means he has something. He has a little bit of anger inside. You know, have you ever had your nose broken? It's a very angerful thing. Angerful. I don't know if that's a word, but guess what? It's gonna be a word today. I'm going with Sheamus with the Brogue kick to Jeff Hardy and to Damian Priest. He's gonna take that title. He's gonna take that United States Championship and hold it over his head.
He's always mad. So
he's always mad. And now he has more reason to be mad because he has a broken freaking nose. He's like the Irish Kurt Angle, broken freaking nose, and that's why he's gonna win. Next one is gonna be Charlotte versus Alexa for the Raw Women's title. Now, guess what happened to Alexa? She got a doll ripped in half. Now, I've been there.
Well,
now my cousin.
Charlie.
Now I remember my cousin when she had her doll ripped in half. She went on a rampage. She went on a rampage throughout the house. When I was young, I was scared. And so now Alexa had her doll ripped in half. Ain't no way Charlotte's gonna win. I'm going with Alexa.
But was it Charlotte's? I mean, was it Alexa's doll though? Because it was Charlie, right? Didn't Charlotte rip Charlie's head off?
Yeah, exactly. That's why Alexa's going to win, because Charlie got the head ripped off.
But what if it's a voodoo doll though? Like if it's a voodoo doll, then she might have ripped her own head off.
Well, I mean, she didn't rip her own head off. There wasn't a decapitation on the show last. So I'm telling you, I'm going with Alexa.
I'm gonna go with Charlotte winning to retain, and hear me out here. I know that kind of one of the background aims is for Charlotte to kind of surpass her father in title reigns, like even all the more now. But they definitely don't want her to have to like reign a really, really long time, so that she can keep amassing those reigns. But that said, I don't think she's going to lose yet. Like, I think Extreme Rules is kind of too low a perch for her to kind of fall off. So I think she's going to retain for now.
I think that's a good prediction. I still think I'm right, though. But we'll see. We'll see. So the next match that we have wrote down for the predictions is the Usos versus the Street Profits. The casualist of all the Leannes. Who do you have?
So the Usos are going to retain, possibly with Roman's interference. I mean, the bloodline is just not as illustrious. It's not as powerful, without that 3-belt image, at the entrances, all of them like draped in gold. They still need to look strong. And actually, just over the past few weeks, that dynamic of Roman trying to protect the titles and trying to help the Usos retain and everything like that, that's actually become another dimension of his character. So, and especially with the Street Profits being rumored to possibly being drafted to Raw, this is, it's not going to hurt them to kind of get their butts kicked on the way out. So, yeah, I think the Usos are going to retain.
You're going with the Usos? I'm thinking, hear me out here. I'm thinking Street Profits. Look at what happened just recently, where Roman Reigns and the Usos put Montez Ford through a table. Then the demon had to come out. Now, you don't think that they have some chip on their shoulder? Montez just got put through a table. They're out for revenge. So I'm thinking that it's going to be the Profits that's going to come out on top. I think Roman Reigns is going to be too distracted. He's already had Finn Balor in his head. Finn Balor came out with the red lights and the smoke and beating him with the kendo stick, then him with the sling blade. No, Roman Reigns is going to be too distracted. He is too into his title right now. It's going to be the Profits that come out on
Dang, that is a good point.
top. But we're going to see, right? We're going to see. You have the Usos, I have the Profits. So right now, so the only match that we have in common that we think is going to win is with Liv Morgan and Carmella. That's the only match that we have in common. Every match so far after that has been two different opinions. So it's going to be a good show. So it's going to be a good show. We'll see. So the next match that we have is the SmackDown Women's Championship with Becky Lynch facing off against Bianca Belair, and I'm going with the man, Becky Lynch. She has something ever since she just squashed Bianca Belair. She has that confidence. She has that swagger about her. I think she's going to win. I'm going with the man, Becky Lynch, to take that big, fat, juicy dub. What about you?
Okay. That's a fair point. She's been pretty high. Really, the only standing tall moment Bianca's had has been like this past SmackDown. And I think that was kind of just like a little consolation prize to Bianca's fans because she's not going to pick up the title. But that said, they're trying to really make Becky be a heel, and it's not working in some places.
Well, everybody loves Becky.
Right. Everybody loves Becky. So I think she's going to have to do something pretty dishonorable to hang on. I'm sorry. But I think she's going to have to do something really dishonorable to kind of hang on. So I think that Bianca Belair is going to win, but it's going to be via disqualification and Becky will still retain.
Hey, that's a good prediction. I think I want to get that one wrong. I think I want to switch my prediction to yours. I can't do it because it's already cemented on the videos, but that's a good prediction. I think I'm going to get that one wrong. The next match, and for the Universal Championship and an Extreme Rules match, we have Roman Reigns versus the Demon. I will be honest. I thought Extreme Rules should be something different this time around. Something really hard like astrophysics, but you have to prove your work, the Extreme Rules. But we're not going with that. We're going with violence. It's a wrestling show, not a mathematics show. So we're going with violence today. And who do you have on this one?
I mean, we are going with violence, but like just a little bit, right? Because I mean, Extreme Rules, like when you think about the way it used to be, like the matches would be loaded with stipulations. Like every single match would have something new and exciting about it, or something that differed from the other matches.
Right.
But you know, here we are with this one, like, and it's the only Extreme Rules match that there is right now.
Right. Unless they add something further. Unless they add something like that, like with Liv Morgan versus Carmella exploding barbed wire match or something like that. You're right. It's the only Extreme Rules match that we have right now.
Yeah. Let's see. So the Extreme Rules match for the Universal Championship. Where do I lie on this? So here's the thing. Advertisements are already up for Crown Jewel, like the big match cards,
right,
for Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. So
you think they've already spoiled us?
I mean, I feel like the Demon Finn Balor match is almost kind of a formality, you know, of stopping on the road to Crown Jewel and then eventually Survivor Series. I think Roman's going to retain. He's going to win outright.
I like that, and I would normally agree, but I believe the Demon has only lost one time. I believe the Demon has only lost one time, and that was to Samoa Joe at a takeover.
And so main roster, he's undefeated, right?
As the Demon, I believe so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to do some research, and maybe I'll put an L right there. Maybe I'll put an L on my screen for that. But it's gonna take a lot for Roman Reigns to beat the Demon, Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor is going to win, but if he's going to win, what he's going to have to do, he's going to have to pull some new moves out of his arsenal, something we haven't seen before. He's going to have to wrestle a new style. He's going to have to embody that Demon character. He's going to have to release that Demon. Because if he doesn't, he's just gothing it up with the paint and everything like that. He's just going to lose as a Demon. So I'm going with Finn Balor because the Demon has only lost one time. That said, he is going against Roman Reigns, the head of that table. So, yeah, I'm going with Finn. I'm going with Finn on this one for the championship.
Okay. Yeah, I liked it.
So right now we have only one that we've agreed on. The rest of them, we're going to have a winner. We're going to have one of us is going to be
no draws.
One of us is going to be donating because only one is the same. So with Rain, who I'm going for, that link will be down in the description below where if you want to donate, you can donate. If you want to join in on the predictions, and if you lose against either Miketavious, or Casualeann, then you'll have to donate. But the description and the link for Rain will be down below, and I'm sure for your charity. What's your charity?
Yes, a Joyful Heart Foundation. That will also be down in the description. So when Miketavious loses, I should say, when Miketavious loses, yeah, he's going to have to donate to Joyful Heart Foundation. And anyone else who got fewer predictions than me, you might as well kick in too.
You might as well kick into Rain, because the casualist of the Leannes is going to be the losingest of the Leannes when it comes down to the predictions.
Whatever. Don't hear it.
All right. That concludes our Extreme Rules 2021 predictions. Let us know what you think down below. I am Miketavious.
I'm Casualeann.
And take care.